PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Parmer Invitational is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you.
Well, take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He finds himself currently tied for fifth.
The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, just missed. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Well, what happened there? And here we are with the third shot. And a par putt awaits him. Well hold. currently 1 under for the event. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Great shot. Oh, well played. Sitting at 1 under the gun, currently tied for 3rd. Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
That should find the cut stuff. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
It was on a good line. Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Yeah, that one will play.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up. headed for the green. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one. Ooh, right by the hole. No, that's too bad. Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this. Ooh, nice looking putt. Well played. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Starting to look really good.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And that will take him to 4 under. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take 1 less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
That's nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down. I don't know if they meant to do that.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, get in. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now 4 under for the day. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Well struck.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
And he's hit that inside the range. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Looking really good. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Why not take another look at that effort?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
As we step into the second 9 here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And this shot from the bunker. Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Such soft hands.
Can make this one. It's for par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Xander Schauffele.
How close was that to going down?
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
And here we are with the third shot. One stroke off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
And he needs this to save par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch. Looks good.
Yep, we'll take that.
As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second place, just behind Colin Morikawa.
And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Parmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Definitely brave on that one, setting up a nice eagle opportunity, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Oh, so close. Oh, this would be a good putt to hole. This will move you into first place.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ouch, that hurts. And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Oh, great swing there. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Collin Morikawa close behind in second.
And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Nicely done.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Collin Morikawa right behind them.
As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Eight under for the day. Currently in top spot.
Going with the 5-iron here. Not a bad play, that one.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Rich, good chance to get this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in 2. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Oh, did you see that one fly by? It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Sitting at -8 in their round. Currently in the lead. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Looking better.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Oh, well played.
Great touch.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Here's Xander Schauffele. Oh, my God.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Plenty of daunting approach shots on this golf course, Rich, but this one at the last is as tough as it gets.
It is, Luke. When the pin is up front, there's just not a lot of room for these players to work with, both left or right. When the pin is in the back part of the green, you do have a little bit more room, but you have to favor long and left. We've seen too many golf balls come up short in the penalty area too many times over the years.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Hold this putt, and then he can sign off on an impressive 64.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's frustrating. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Parmer made famous. You are the Arnold Parmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. Now, listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.